The night before Brexmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. No one was talking, not women or men, for Grandad had just brought up Brexit again. All the year long the family agreed, don't talk about Europe, there's really no need. But Sophie had come down from London to stay. Taking leave from her pop-up on Hackney Broadway, she came down for Christmas full of bravado, requesting soy milk and some toast avocado. She talked of the climate and single-use plastic, the idea of which made her Grandad bombastic. You kids nowadays, you're all spoiled rotten. He owned his own home, but had clearly forgotten. We're screwed if there's ever a war, Grandad fetched, and this is where Sophie's composure got stretched. She screamed about war as a tool of the rich, and Grandad said something that ended with bitch. How dare you say that? You're a damn saboteur, kept on Grandad, stinking of whiskey liqueur. Saboteur? Sophie cried. Now I know what this is. You're mad about Brexit, she wailed in a tiz. This is when Mum closed her eyes at the sink. Come on now, not this please, we've all had a drink. But Grandad yelled, get over it, 'cause you lost. Then some nibbles were thrown and a table got tossed. Britain is full, Grandad screamed from his spleen. Sophie said, wait, just what is it you mean? You know what I mean, Grandad bellowed and roared. I hate everybody who comes from abroad. By now things had entered their final descent, and Grandad kept screaming, 52%. Everyone went to bed angry that night, the man who was wrong and the girl who was right. The next day they woke expecting more fighting, but Grandad strolled in with a smile most inviting. Sophie, he said, I've been thinking on this. I really love Europe. The Germans, the Swiss, the French and the Austrians, even the Dutch. I got it all wrong. I love Europe so much. Sophie was wary, suspecting a trick. Are you drunk again, Grandad? She asked. Are you sick? I'm just sick with love, Grandad sashayed and swooned, and then Sophie saw it, a massive head wound. He got it last night after falling from bed. It was frankly a marvel he wasn't stone dead. Grandad, said Sophie, I think you're concussed. We'll take you to hospital quick. Yes, we must. Who, me? Replied Grandad. No, don't be absurd. I'm happier this way. It's much more preferred. Grandad's new brain was just such an improvement. He wanted to bring back all freedom of movement. Sophie was thrilled and saw the potential to change every Eurosceptic credential. If we saw through the legs of the beds of the leavers, they'll all bump their heads and they'll all be believers. We'll knock them all silly and no one will mend them. And then we might win at the next referendum. So down chimneys she went, her hacksaw clutched tight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.